Ingan ko ibeng klima ko. In 1992, in a similar mayor's forum, I stood also listening to my father in that forum. Among all the candidates who spoke, it was only my father who talked about the provision of Madaris education. 1992 was my father's last battle to serve and aspire for public service, and he lost. Being his youngest and only daughter, that has etched a very important mark in my heart. Despite of his loss, I carry his thoughts up to this very present moment, and how I wish with your help, we will all make our children's future a reality today so that we would live in peace. My inculcation into interfaith dialogue began in 1986 when I was a mere student of the Ateneo de Zamboanga, a member of the Christian Life community. There we were taught about active nonviolence, and in 1986 was the first time I carried the megaphone in the campus of the Ateneo, praying and supporting our national government in the peaceful EDSA revolution. Today, I stand here, just like my father, in your presence, in a similar forum, as a candidate for mayor. What have I done? In the years of my public and private service, I have made sure that the youngest members of our society, the little voices that we sometimes miss, should be part of the table of peace. Together with my very dynamic staff and students, we began what we call H2O, the Humanity Towards Oneness in Mindanao. We hope that this has given a mark for our young people, and because of this, we have continued on serving and reaching out not only to the children of Zamboanga, but to the children of Mindanao. What have I done so far? As a member of Congress in my first term, it was really my dream to have an organization of different legislators from Mindanao. And thus it was realized as Deputy Speaker of Mindanao, I am part of the Mindanao Legislators Association who have made sure that the framework of agreement and the different issues from power to electricity to peace are part of the programs and plans of Congress. As I leave Congress, what do I intend to do? As mayoral aspirant of the city, I intend to put all the diverse voices together so that we will be part of a formation of interfaith understanding and peace. Whether it is a letter that I respond to from the Samal Dilago children asking for the Pantan Sama and making sure that it is realized in the barangay somewhere in Hong Kong, Riondo, or whether I dance the buklog with the Subanon community, or travel to the 2nd district in the Layag-Layag community to ensure that families give our young people an opportunity to education. All of these diverse voices form into one. My legislative legacy is the Magna Carta of Women, Republic Act 9710. In my first term alone in Congress, I have contributed to ensuring that women from all walks of life be given equal opportunity to form and be part of society. Section 32 of the Magna Carta ensures that Muslim girls be given the right to wear the hijab. Very recently, I was part of the forum with the MSU and different members of society celebrating International Women's Day. As I leave Congress, I leave not only that legacy of legislation, but the passage of another law in my 2nd term of office, and that is the World Interfaith Harmony Month. We have a lot of times celebrated the Peace Week, and hopefully pretty soon, God willing, we will give to you a very beautiful park that establishes a park for children as well as for the elderly. But in that park is the only peace sign on Mindanao to remind us that peace is not something that is spoken. Peace is not something that is written in mere documents and approved because they can always be disregarded. But peace should be lived out every day of our lives and should begin within us. Part of my agenda is to listen to these diverse voices, and I've already received the Beng Climaco 2013 Muslim Agenda. They would want to also be part of the consultative programs of government if given the chance, to formulate madaris education, to ensure that halal certification is provided, that a Muslim burial ground be provided. How about the IPs? The IPs in my district would want to ensure that their ancestral domains be respected. But being a legislator, I know that this has to be properly studied because being in public service, we can never please all the groups. But hopefully, like what the children of the Samal Dilaud community has wanted, we would be able to have a bridge for them to connect. I stand here and my background is President Aquino's social contract for change as well as our party's 18-point agenda that we have always believed and we have signed and crafted. Primarily as legislator of the 1st District, I only had 3 main goals under 2 flagship programs: to perform in Congress and to deliver for the people. Performing in Congress, I leave you with 9 national laws and more than 248 measures. Querido compoblanos, otra vez, si Beng Climaco, te pedí ustedes ayuda. Ayuda conmigo, dale buen futuro con el día de mga bata, ahora y hasta para cuando. Wasalam, vaya con Dios a todos. Thank you.